What's going on, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead and do a discussion about Season 8 and really just The Walking Dead in general. And the topic will be, will Sherry return? We'll talk about some comic book spoilers. So if you don't know the comic and you don't want to know, stop watching now, but it is no major spoilers. This is just a discussion, fun video. I want to know your thoughts on it. So we'll talk about Sherry, Dwight, and the future of these two characters, and really Sherry, if she will be back or not. So here we go, guys. But first, I want to give my shout outs to these fine folks on Instagram. We give shout out for shout out. So if you want to spread the word about the PT channel, I'll be happy to give you a shout out. But there you go, guys. And let's talk about Sherry. Do you like her, love her, hate her, don't care about her? What do you think about it? Post your comments below, guys. What do you think about Sherry? Will she be back or not? Now, she left. We know she's still alive, as we never saw her die. But in the universe, that means she will most likely be back at some point, and I think she will. It's just a matter of when. I don't think it'll be in Season 8. It'll definitely be after the war, because the whole Negan fiasco thing with she's dead and killed the doctor, and Sherry didn't want to be in that world. She just did that to survive. You know, Dwight made a choice to do that with Sherry. Sherry became Negan's wife, and it was pretty terrible. But Sherry was a trooper, right? She's gone now. She's alive, I would assume, because we didn't see her die. She's got like the Heath Morales, you know, that kind of thing. Like, what's up with these people? And The Walking Dead has some plot holes, but hopefully they answer them down the road. And I would like to see Sherry come back. To be honest, I don't care if she comes back Season 8 or Season 9. It's just when she comes back, hopefully it makes sense. To me, it makes sense after the war. So it could be the end of Season 8, most likely Season 9 or even later. But the whole thing with Dwight and Sherry is that she left for just to protect him, I guess. He didn't want to be there. She didn't want to be there. And it's just a weird situation. To keep them both alive, they left. She let Daryl go because it was the right thing to do. And I agree with that. It was the right thing to do because we love Daryl. But it was the ultimate betrayal to Negan and to the Saviors. So she's in trouble if she ever comes back around. I don't know how many people know about it, but we'll see if that ever comes back around. She ultimately got the doctor killed. Well, Dwight did too, but they both got the doctor killed, which sucks. It's like stupid in my eyes that they killed a doctor over this. But Negan has rules, and you got to do that, and you can't do this, you can't lie, you can't do this. But you killed a doctor over a woman, and a doctor is pretty valuable. I mean, it's just pretty dumb. So we'll see what comes around. But what are your thoughts of it? It wouldn't make sense if she came around now with all the war. She's not going to fight in the war. She's not going to do anything to help the Saviors or help Dwight or help whatever. She would ultimately get captured by Negan and taken and probably killed, and Dwight would be killed, and that would be a dumb storyline. Now, Sherry was a little different in the comic versus the show, but they still could develop that storyline with it. And Sherry had a good run in the comics. I don't want to tell you exactly what happens to her, but she has a good run. She does live for a while in the comics, and I would like to see her come back to have some of that storyline. It would be kind of cool to see that. I think The Walking Dead would benefit from Sherry coming back at the right time, and that would be probably after the all-out war, and then when the Whisperer is introduced, and then probably sometime after that. So we're talking about Season 9, not Season 8. And hopefully it just makes sense, you know, like I said, about the doctor being killed for it, Dwight betraying Negan, that was kind of setting that whole thing up. So I guess they had to really hammer that point across that Dwight is going against Negan now. But in the comic, Dwight is with Laura, and he's not with Sherry. They never get back together. And Laura and Dwight, I could see that happening. I kind of like this girl on the show. I don't know. There's been rumors that she's going to die, that she's not going to be around, that she left to be in Canada or something. She left the United States and starting a new life there. So I guess she dies in the show, whatever. Those are just rumors. I don't know if that happens or not. But I like Laura. She's nothing great, but I do like the character. Dwight and Laura are together still in the comic as of the latest issue. So it's kind of cool. I think that would be a nice thing to have. You know, I kind of like Dwight. I like Austin Emilio. I think it's a nice character. It's a nice, you know, storyline for the show, and for him to be with Laura would be kind of cool, you know, just to have that connection, because Dwight's had a tough life, a tough gig on the show, a tough storyline, and we need him to have something good in his life, I guess, after the war. So as for Dwight, going against Negan. Yes, that's still on for season 8. He'll probably be a big part of the war ending, him taking over, running the Saviors, and then we'll see what they want to do. Is he going to be in charge of the Saviors? Is he going to be an ally to Rick? I hope so. I hope they stick to a big part of the comic storyline. I think they will. Dwight, whether you like him or not, he'll be around for a while. He's a big character in the comics, even as of today. He is connected with Sherry. So what are your thoughts, guys? Do you think Sherry will come back around? And when? Do you read the comics? Do you know what I'm talking about? I think it happens. It's just a matter of time. Most likely probably season 9. But we got the war. We got Dwight. We got that happening. So we need to finish that first. And then we can see if Sherry comes back around. There you go, guys. Let me know your thoughts of if Sherry comes back around or not. I believe she will. Hopefully probably like season 9. So if you can, guys, if you're interested, check out my books. Books 1 and 2. And we're working on 3. So it's Fight for Us Reunited is book 2, Fight for Us at the beginning, and Fight for Us Refuge is book 3 that I'm halfway done right now. So Fight for Us, you can just search for that. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter at the PT channel. We post up every day. Give shout outs on there. Follow us back. Check out the Walking Dead community page and group on Facebook. All are welcome. It's a page and a group, 2 different things. And if you can, guys, hit that subscribe button. Help us achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers. Join our team. Team PT all the way. Stay in the know by subscribing. You guys are awesome, and thank you for watching.